Jessica Ramos is
Yo, you're gonna turn the butter, man. Turn the butter.
Many other bills she's supported. She's running in a very close election. And political alliances like this mean a lot to transit workers. So I'm asking you, we supported her in the union. If you're in her area, please come out and vote. What's your area?
Jackson Heights, Corona, East Elmhurst, St. Queens!
So can I count on you? That's how we get change. So I went to Albany not long ago, and I haven't seen any fixed Tier 6 signs. We don't want to fix it anymore, we're good? I don't hear it. I don't hear it. Fixed Tier 6. Fixed Tier 6. Fixed Tier 6. So I want everyone to hear, they must know that we've already got 3 big items in Tier 6. You're all 25, 55. Let's shout that out. By the way, the teachers are trying to get 30, 55, and it's going to cost nearly $1 billion, probably $800 million. So what was that worth right out of the gate for us? Massive. Because of John Samuelson and the powers that be that we were able to get that. The final average salary, right? The final average salary was reduced just like Tier 4. So now you're going to get a little bit more, right? The 10 years to 5 years for vesting, we have that. So the 2 things that we need fixed, the contribution rate, right? 3 to 6% is unfair. Universally, we agree on that. And the overtime cap, $22,000 towards your pension. It started at 15. That's a little better, but we gotta do better. I want you to know that I'm doubling down on my commitment. In addition to the contract, they need to know that 60% of unions are now Tier 6. 60%. That is the tipping point. That's how you get pension changes, by having relationships with political people. Whether you like them, whether you don't. I see Phil with the flag. That's beautiful. Republican, Democrat, I don't care who you are. If you support labor, we will support you.
Let's go, let's go.
What do we do? How do we get it? Just like this, showing up. Numbers mean something. Your family's vote. Jessica needs your vote. There's a vote coming up for November, right? There's a lot on the table. I ain't mentioning names because I don't want to make enemies. But there's a lot on the table, and elections have consequences. If you go against this union, I promise you, you're going to pay. Promise you. So if they turn their back on us and they want to give us a shit contract, I'll give it right back. And I got nothing to lose because I got the power of the people.
Yeah.
Union.
Yeah.
So do we have any other elected officials? Sharice? Well, you know what? At least Jessica showed up, so that means something. So let's give it up for Jessica Ramos. And does everybody know with the bandana? That's not an angry cat, by the way. It kind of looked a little funky. It's a Black Panther. So let's give it up for the Black Panther. And they know how to fight, right? So everybody, I want to make sure I let everybody speak. Who hasn't spoken yet? Oh, wait a minute. I have a special announcement because I'd be remiss.
We move New York, y'all.
Our president emeritus, at 40, I don't even want to say 40 something yet. I'm barely making 25. I feel like a kid, but not really. Tony the Tanner, come on up, Tony. Tony has led us through COVID, which was the worst time of my life, and I was side by side with him. And not for anything, but he hit every criteria he could have died on COVID. I'm not even kidding about that. But we were out there, we were fighting the good fight, and I want to let you know that he's at my side, making sure you get a good contract. So Tony and Tanner, take it away.
Thank you, John. Haven't done this in a long time.
A former president. Former president.
This guy, John O'Neill, is a jerk off. I could say it. I could say it because I mean it. When I say something, I mean it. We haven't had any chairman here that has been on our side. We always have to sit, stand, fight. And we're going to fight. He's a fighter. I've been with him for 20 years. And he fights, he knows how to fight, and he knows how to win. And I'm there to help, just with my experience. You know, I'm a little old now, so I can't be doing stuff that he's doing. But I'm with you guys. I'm with you guys, these contractors, all the young guys. Remember, we got to keep this union alive. When we leave, we need you guys to keep this union alive.
Let's go. Let's go.
All right. So, thank you. And when we fight, we fight.
We win.
All right, Tony. No, that's it, Tony. I think I get him tired just watching me. No, but all kidding aside. So 106, Phil, the flag bearer. If you can pass the flag, no, I'll hold the flag. And Phil, play nice, okay?
That flag is the only flag on that. TWU Local 106 President Phil Valenti, Transit Supervisor Organization. We're here. He's eight days from New York State Conference here with me. It's got to other people from Local 106. I'm proud to be here with you guys, supporting you guys. We know that what we get as well in competitive bargaining. We have not, as supervisors, my commitment to these guys, we have not had a contract in almost 2 years. We're at the bargaining table constantly, we've not been able to get a contract. And we know what you guys are dealing with right now, and how to get a contract. But we haven't even resolved the last contract. In fact, we're going backwards. There's a point we might even be going to arbitration because demands they want. So we are fighting with you, we are supporting you 100%, because we know what kind of bargaining we get as well. You see what's happening here. We're at the Long Island Railroad ready to go on strike. TWU 100, the biggest union in New York City for transit workers out here, ready to go on strike as well. You think they give a fuck about the supervisors? They don't give a fuck about us, and they don't give a fuck about you. So let me tell you something right now. We support you guys 100%. And I'll tell you, listen, as supervisors, as hourlies, we all do the same thing. We get up every morning, we get up and we run the city. We move the transportation, whether we're supervisors or bus officers, when you're working in the subway system, we run this city, right? All of us as supervisors came to the right personally. I was in 1056, the AAA, now the president of Local 106, TWU. I've done all these jobs, and you know what? We've been fighting for years with these people, but I will also tell you, the president, and being involved with TWU and being the president, I've never seen it this hard dealing with the management, the upper management, that the MTA has today. This is the worst group of managers we've ever had, so we need change. Changes need to happen at the governor's office, at the mayor's office.
Yeah.
We need change in the city, right?
Yeah.
Not the change they're talking about, free this and free that, because we get up every morning, we go to work. All of us, we're blue collar people. We go to work, we pay our bills.
Right,
You know
let's
what?
go.
All we're asking for is a fair raise. That's it. Not a 2% bullshit raise. We earn more than that, 5%. That sounds fair to me. That's what we're looking for.
You hear that? You hear that?
Listen, as supervisors, as TWU brothers and sisters, we're here to support you. And we know in the end, we're going to come out on top. We're here with you, we're going to be strong with you, and good luck in negotiations. Best, baby.
Yeah. Woo! Yeah.
I want to say, also, you couldn't possibly ask for a better president than Judge Now. 100% Class A, gentleman, no nonsense bullshit guy, and just a stand-up guy. So I'm going to tell you right now, you couldn't possibly ask for a better man to lead the local. Good luck.
All right, Phil, I'll take take you to that steak dinner I've been promising you. So Pat Reynolds. Pat Reynolds is local 1400, a very good friend of ours, so give it up for Pat.
Good afternoon, brothers and sisters of TW. My name is Patty Reynolds, I'm president of 1400. We represent men and women in the Port Authority of New Jersey. We stand by 100% with John Chiarello, Caesar, Alex, and Carlos. Sorry, Carlos. I'm real nervous. So he took all my money in Vegas, Caesar. Anyway, we stand solid, 100% with this leadership. For too long, public agencies have taken advantage of hardworking men and women like yourselves, myself, and families. We deserve a fair and equitable contract that addresses our needs. On top of all of this, as our leader and founder, Michael Quill, has said many times, and I quote, "Working people deserve respect, fair pay, and a real voice on the job. We don't win alone. We win by standing together. When we are united, no employer can ignore us, no injustice can stand." And this is what's happening here today. TW is built on strength, courage, and solidarity. It's demonstrated again right here today, May 16th, the 17th, the 18th, whenever. Local 1400 will stand shoulder to shoulder with everybody here. We won't be pushed aside. We are not asking for fairness. We are not demanding fairness. We don't want favors, and we won't back down until every worker is treated with dignity and respect. And again, when we fight, we win. God bless the TW, God bless America. Thank you.
That's the Port Authority, let's give it up. So we have another guest. Local 2001. 2001, geez, I was listening to some of that music, that was from 84, I think 2001.
Or transportation related. You ride the bus, you take the train, you're on that damn plane. This is who's moving it.
And all the other unions here that are fighting for contract against these miserable bastards at the MTA. Miserable bastards! And those miserable bastards are led by Barry DeLaverson. I represent railroad workers and PAC, New Jersey Transit, Metro North.
Yeah.
Along with that miserable bastard on all three of them. So these guys are definitely going to pave the way so that miserable bastard will kneel down and give us the contract that we deserve on Metro North, Jersey Transit, and PAC.
Yeah.
Count Dracula. Again, we stand in solidarity, all the brothers and sisters of Local 2001, 2055. We are here, and we will be out there with you the entire step of the way.
Let's go, let's go.
I'll tell you one thing, whoever made this stage, buy it. This is the keeper. Because if it can hold us all up, I'm surprised we're not through the floor, but I'm kind of moving a little slow. So, I would like to take this time from my vice presidents to say a little something to their constituents, our members. So in no particular order, I'll grab the closest person to me, who happens to be Rob Kelly, because any closer to get on top of me. The station's Rob Kelly.
TW Local 100, are y'all ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Those rap bastards that gang got six-figure jobs for people pushing papers, pencil sharpeners. 6 figures. They so fucking top heavy that the bottom can't hold. Here's the bottom. You gotta build the bottom to sustain the top. You don't know anything about business one-on-one. Because when they tear this shit down, they're gonna shop their resume somewhere else.
Let's go.
This is not where they're gonna stay. They don't give a shit about you, your families, and none of us. But let me just make this perfectly unequivocally clear. We made this city run.
That's right.
We
Yeah.
with our members. We're at those courthouses. We make sure that you try to be as good as you can possibly be. Who the hell do they think they are? Hiring six-figure people that shred things. They're up there right now shredding fucking paper for 6 figures. We're down here getting assaulted. EDPs. People are just freaking angry. I'm telling you right now, we want to let them trains against each other. That is their plot. They use agents against cleaners. They use this against that. This is their plot to keep us down. We have to stand strong together and fight them. I'm telling you straight up, if you go in that building on 30th floor, 31, you're going to see all those officers in full. These are $200,000 jobs. They're killing me sharpening pencils. Down here, we're doing the work, guys. Stand strong, let's not waver from collective. We gotta stand strong together. Let's be as one unit. GW number 100. Let's kick some ass.
Let's go, baby. Yeah.
Wow, that was pretty loud, right? He's been holding that in this whole damn time. I thought he was gonna pop. That man's gonna pop. So, do we still have maps over here? And I got Donald Yates right behind me. And he don't, right there? Where you running your route? I ain't getting on that bus. Amen. So Donald Yates.
Brothers and sisters, we all know the issues that's going on in the MTA. We know the disciplinary machine that they try to shove down our throat. We know because we are fighting them every single day in arbitration. So we will continue to fight and we'll negotiate a contract that is fair for our members because at the end of the day, when we fight, we win.
Yeah, let's go.
That was powerful. I'm telling you, I think they were holding all that in. Thank God I let him speak.
Vice President Manhattan Buses, Donald Yates.
So, when I talk about alliances and people that ran with you and people that ran against you, that don't mean nothing. Because when you get elected, the whole world changes. Everything changes. You thought it was easy? Stand here. Get in my shoes for a day. You won't want this job, trust and believe. But Tramel Thompson, RTO, he's your vice president, he's my vice president, so give it up to him.
Let's go, let's go,
Look, we're going to keep this simple. The MTA is not going to give us what we deserve. They're going to give us what we're willing to fight for. Are y'all willing to fight?
Yeah.
Are y'all willing to fight?
Yeah.
Now this is another thing, a big lie that they tell, that they care about their employees. Do y'all feel like they care about us? Do y'all feel like they care about us?
Yeah.
Their version of care means abuse. I don't think they know their definitions. But let's tell them who got the power. Who got the power?
We got the power.
Who got the power?
We got the power.
Who got the power?
We got the power.
What type of power?
Union power.
Thank you. Let's go out and get them.
Yeah.
My God, I think that's the least I've ever heard him say. All right, so we got a couple more people. We got Gary Rosario, TA Serpent.
Yeah.
I want to say I was on my tools for 23 years as a bus operator. Through 9/11, through Sandy, through COVID, while my wife was in the hospital, I was out there driving. And Chrysler sat in front of me telling me that they have a surplus, but they want to keep their surplus in their pocket. It's not enough to give to us. I'm going to tell you something, we're going to fight to the end. With 27 years on the job, I am not going to give up that easily. And we know that all bus operators are out there no matter what. Through every single storm, we are out there. People depend on
Vice
us
President,
every
Brooklyn
single
Buses,
day.
y'all.
So we need to demonstrate the power that we have in our pockets.
Yeah.
God bless you all.
All right. MTA bus, private bus, everything else. Here comes David D'Amato.
What's up, everybody? This is labor movement. Look at this. All unions, everybody. All you guys came here. You've been here for hours. You didn't leave. It probably took you 2 or 3 hours to even get here. This is what it's about. Now I'm going to give you a little brief history about MTA bus. We always are considered the stepchild, the redheaded stepchild, right? Well, let me tell you something. When they merged us in 2004, 2005, they went from $82 to $105 on our pension. In order to get that, we lost 23 work rules, and we also lost lifetime spousal coverage for fucking from 82 to 105. Then in 2016, John Samuelson was able to execute where we could get the multiplier from 105 to 130 without giving no work rules up. A year later, Tony Utano fixed the youngest piece of the pension with no work rules given up. Now it's time to finish the job. No more stepchild. This is the time for MTA bus to be equal with everybody. Let's go!
Let's go!
When he says the redheaded stepchild, I don't know. So Matt Ahern, CED, hold on, take it easy, Tiger. A little bit about me. I started out in car equipment just about 25 years ago, and I went up to 240 in shop, and I think he got a couple more years than me. But Matt went right up to be the chair of 240 in shop, so let's give it up for car equipment! CED. And I tell you, I did that job for a year and a half. That freaking job is hard and dirty. It is like fixing a filthy truck with God knows what came down. Thank God I went to Signals. I probably wouldn't be able to breathe right now. But Matt Ahern, give it up for Matt.
Yeah.
Everybody, all right, look, I just want to say a couple of things. What John said is right. We've all been around for a long time. This is a great slate of experience. I've been involved myself in every negotiating committee since 2005. I am the most confident in all of those years right now because of the experience with John and Tony and everybody behind us. And we're in a good position to get the best contract we've had in years, and we have to stick together. And one more thing, this is about the local and what they said. Don't stand behind me, stand next to me. Let's walk together and let's get it. I'm a second generation TW Local 100 employee, and let's keep it going for the next generation.
All right, we still got one more VP. Does anybody know who? MOW? MOW? Guess where I come from? Everywhere, I can't say that anymore. This guy's cute, who brought him here? Love you, baby. So, MOW consists of track. Come on, track. Structure. Who's got the power?
We got the power.
Steve Higgins.
Let's go.
And LES. Chris Candy. Carlos Albi, where are you in track? And Kenny May June. Who loves you, Kenny? You hanging out with the dragon? He's over there somewhere. I can't see a damn thing with all. Here he is. Shout out to the chairs and shout out to Richie Rocco. Rocco's a man of few words, but I'll tell you one thing. You get in a fight, you want this dude with you. He's a knockout artist. Come on, Rock, take it away.
Well, right about that, I am a man of few words. But I do want to say a few things. John Chirillo is the right president for right now. He's the right president for these animals that we're dealing with. No, honestly, I have been sitting across the table in the last few weeks, and this is a rotten bunch of bosses and a rotten company. And we are going to need support. And I am definitely, and my committee
That's where the animals
is definitely
live up there.
supporting John Chirillo and the top offices. We need all the support we can get. So when John, when any of us call for you again, for a rally, please show up, get more members here. It's important. This is going to be a fight. Thank you.
So, let's do a little rally, Tal. If it ain't around your head, swing it like you own it. We're rallying here. We're rallying here.
Go, let's go. Let's go.
Yeah. Love it. Let's give it up to the lion dancers. investments I made. And you the people, somebody get that man a drink. So, here we are, and I want to introduce my treasurer, the person who took my job. And I have to tell you something, I love that damn job. I was signing checks, and life was good. Then I gave it to Carlos, and then Kemp went up, and history is what it is. But Carlos Bernable, and people say, you know, maybe you have an accent, you don't quite sound like a native speaker, right? I come from Bensonhurst, so I have that problem too when I leave places, especially this guy, I can't understand anything he's saying. But Carlos Bernable stood up and took a position when he had a really good job as the AVP. The second worst job in Local 100 is the treasurer, because when things go bad, they grab him. So, without further ado, my treasurer, Carlos Bernable.
Good afternoon, everybody. This crowd remember me in 2005 when I shut down Westchester County for 49 days because we were fighting for the same fight that you are fighting now, for better wages, better future for your family and for the whole entire union. Yo estoy muy feliz de estar aquí hoy porque esto me recuerda a mí en el 2005 cuando yo cerré a Westchester por 49 días por algo similar a lo que ustedes están peleando hoy, ¿ok? Por mejores pensión, mejores médicos y nosotros vamos a estar ahí para ustedes. And I promise you one thing, they are not going back down. I'll never back down because I did it for 49 days and it cost me a freaking divorce for this bastard to tell me that we don't lose. We lose in this fucking business, okay? And I promise you I'm going to be next to him and all of you guys. Thank you, and keep out the fight.
Let's go.
How you like that? In Espanol! I understood about half of it. My wife makes fun of me too. So, Shirley Martin from CD. Shirley has been around a few. First of all, I never ask a woman her age. I learned that a long time ago. And you never ask them if they're pregnant either. Those are two things I learned. But I'll tell you this, Shirley Martin, recording secretary of this great union, she takes the job dead ass serious. She writes notes and notes and notes. She's writing notes about lunch. I'm like, Shirley, what the hell are you doing with them notes? I said, this is off the record. I said, you can't be writing this stuff down. Maybe they're gonna grab us. If God forbid, we do something bad. She said, don't worry, John, I got it. Nobody's gonna see it but me. But in all seriousness, she's Jamaican me crazy. I'm only kidding. Shirley Martin, I'm proud to have her as the recording secretary.
Good evening, Local 100. Let me first apologize to you with the Jamaican jump out. It's just a habit of mine. You can only say certain things in Jamaica for people to understand. Where you're coming from. Guys, we are in the fight of our lives. We gave them 37 demands. They only answered, when they answered to us, they only said that they will speak to us and fight. What do you think about that? The other 32, they completely reject. Guys, let me tell you something. I'm from car equipment. I fix the trains. Let me explain to you. We are sick. They are coming after the health benefit. And we are sick because what they bring inside is very dirty. You know how many people get cancer? You guys have no idea. Until when you are an officer and you start to hear all these stories. But guys, we're in the fight of our lives. I am telling you right now, I have nothing to give back. I ain't giving up nothing. Pastor, excuse me, we're giving up shit. We ain't giving up nothing. We already have our sweat and blood and strength here. Look at Sharon. We start losing hair already in just about a year and a half. So we already give them back stuff. So we have nothing else to give. So guys, we in the fight of our life, and as the president said, I hope you are ready when we call the other, when we call the next rally. Maybe May 16th, he said we're gonna call the next rally. Guys, be ready, because when we fight, we win. When we fight,
We win.
Thank you.
Shirley didn't say it, but she started out as one of the first machinists. A machinist. I couldn't even do that job. I'm a signal maintainer. We just fix the lights and all that other stuff down in the subways. But she was in a non-traditional job, so God only knows what she went through so many years ago. So let's give it up for the ladies. All right, we have a couple of other unions in the house, affiliate unions. Edwin Avalese, Bike Share, TW Local 100. Not 100, I'm sorry. 320.
Yeah.
Is he still here? Well, he must have got on his bike and took off. All right. We have somebody else on stage while he's making his way. Joe Rose, 264, TWU.
Good afternoon, TWU. My beautiful union. First and foremost, I want to thank God for giving us all the strength and will to be here. I want my message to be clear today, because we got some miserable bosses who would love to disregard seniority, discriminate against people for being women, against being pregnant, discriminate against people for uncontrollable illnesses, discipline people for using sick time, earned vacation time.
For real.
But we at the TWU, this is what we specialize in fighting against. And I want to say, you guys have a tremendous leadership in John and Carlos and Alex. And I hope you guys trust in them to lead you guys to the promised land.
Let's go, baby.
And I say this respectfully. I don't have to. What's this guy? Jan O'Leary. Come May 16th, if you don't do the right thing, my brothers and sisters here at the TWU are gonna shut this city down. When we fight,
we win.
So John wants me to tell you a story about a former co-worker of mine who was laid off while she was pregnant. Yes. She's in better spirits now. She resigned from the job, and she's doing a lot better now. But we fought for her as much as we could. We went to the media, we fought, we stood side by side, and we did the best we could. Ultimately, she decided it wasn't the place for her, and she made the choice. But we were willing to fight to the end.